All right, live from planet Earth and all four quadrants of the city of Calgary, it's the Egg Hunter demo. Go ahead, crack a smile. Let's introduce the team. My name is Vincianelli. I'm the team's creative experience champion. I came to Inception U because of my interest in using technology to allow humans to connect to space and place and to each other. I make Calgary my home and regularly like to get lost in the Rocky Mountains with my husband, my daughter, and our dog, Janet. Yan?
Thank you, Vince. Hi, I'm Yan. In this project, I mostly work on the backend and the cloud database. I was a health science researcher in the university. Making the decision to transition my career has brought me the more happiness and the newfound confidence in my future. Learning in Inception U, I gained the ability to use the technology to solve the problems and help people. So I'm proud I made the right choice.
Great, thanks, Yan. And I'm Maggie Chu. I was the acting tech lead and product manager for this project. I come from a very wide and varied background. I have a master's in music performance from Boston University. And before coming to Inception U, I actually worked in the nonprofit sector for the last decade or so. So I made the switch in September and it's been an amazing experience. It's been so much fun. And I really can't wait to show you guys what my team's built today. It's been such a fun experience. I'd like to also introduce you to two further members of our team in absentia. We've got Tyler Sarterson, who couldn't join us today. He played a role in our website design. And I'd also like to mention and give a huge shout out to our Scrum Master, Greg Richardson. Just thank you for everything you've done and thank you for all your support. We really couldn't have done it without you. All right, so let's start with the problem. Why did we do this? What are we trying to solve? What is the reason we did anything that we did besides just making a project? So our guiding question, how might we provide new ways for Calgarians to experience and participate in local culture? So folks who live here know we're not all from one background. We're not just one homogenous mix of everyone. We have people from different backgrounds, people who were born here, people who made this their home. We've got people of different faiths. We've got people of different interests, people of different philosophies, and we all cohabitate in this one city, this one beautiful city. But sometimes hearing from each other and connecting over our multicultural can be difficult. How do we share our truths? How do we share our histories? How do we share our values? And how do we prove to the people in Toronto that we are not just oil and gas and cowboys?
Our solution is Egg Hunter, a mobile app for both Android and iOS that utilizes the audio, visual, and GPS functionality of our mobile devices to connect and engage with the real world. Egg Hunter is a map-based app that, similar to geocaching, uses GPS and your current location to unlock Easter eggs tied to places and spaces. It's a fun, immersive, experiential approach to placemaking, using sound, image, and even augmented reality to engage folks with stories, art, and community voices. Working with partners to create and curate digital content, Egg Hunter expands the definition of what we call culture at a hyper-local level. So what might this Egg Hunter solution look like in action? Well, here's an egg hunt at Nose Hill Park. Meet the Madrigal family. They have a weekly tradition of going for walks together at various city parks. Today, they're at Nose Hill. Maria, the matriarch of the family, has heard great things about the Egg Hunter app and wants to try it out today. She downloads the app, signs up, and logs in. After a brief tutorial, she's taken to a map where she can see what zones of Easter egg content are nearby. Let the egg hunt begin. After a short walk, she enters the Nose Hill zone and sees Easter eggs on the map that are able to discover. As she gets close to the first egg, it unlocks. She is able to access content all about Indigenous perspectives of Nose Hill, including historical images and a short interview with an elder. Maria and her family learn something new about a place they've been many times before. Maria likes the egg that they just unlocked and adds it to her egg collection. They continue to search for more eggs. Maria says, "Oh, I think there's one over there." After a fun hour of egg hunting, Maria explores her egg collection, revisiting her favorite content.
So now that we understand the product's business value, let's explore the technologies involved in the creation of this mobile app. In order to support our aim of the building a mobile application, we had to determine the core support product it would require. Firstly, we decided to use the React Native and Expo. It can be deployed on the both iOS and Android platforms using a single code base. More accessible to compare with the JavaScript language, React Native is similar to React, which we learned in Exception U and we use in our last projects. Next, we need to decide what type of the database would best support our application. Consider Firebase because of the serverless framework and the database scalability. NoSQL document database that can handle large datasets and high traffic, while Firebase storage can store and serve the files of any type and size. Firebase also provides strong security features, including secure users authentication, database security rules, which integrate tightly with the Firestore and the Firebase storage. So these are the cornerstone of our application. User can sign in and create a new account, interact with the zones to discover eggs, view and hear new content, and revisit old favorites. As a geocaching game, the Egg Hunter application tracks the users' movement and allows them to discover and interact with the content. It's only accessible in specific regions of the city. Zone and X geographic coordinates persist in the database, and their content, including image, audio, and related data, are retrieved when their X is available. Zone, egg, and the user information persists in the Firestore, while media content persists in the Firebase storage.
All right, great. Thanks for that, Yan. So you've heard a bit about it. You've seen a bit about it. Why don't we see what we can show you about it? So let's just get this open. Awesome. My handy dandy emulator. So here we are. We've opened up the app, and because we are, I put us as a first-time user, we have a little pop-up here. It's a little tutorial that tells us how to use it. It tells us this is what a zone looks like. A red egg means we can't access it. Green one means we haven't accessed it yet. And a yellow one is you've already found this one, but you can see it again if you want. So let's get out of there. Okay, great. So here I am. And okay, there's one right near me. There's a couple more, but I think I'm going to go into the one that's closest to me because I don't feel like walking. It's a bit cold out. So let's just go a little bit inside here. Oh, cool. Okay, welcome to the zone. Okay, great. Now let's see. Oh, okay, so here's a bunch of the eggs. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Well, I think I've seen a couple of these before, but I'm not sure which ones. So let's get a little bit closer to the ones just on top of me and see what I can see. So, oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, it's yellow. Okay, so this is one I have seen. Which one is this? Ooh, fun in outer space. I remember this one. This one was fun, but I want to find a new one today. Okay, I want to find something new. I'm on the hunt. So it looks like there's one over the Peace Bridge. So let's get a little bit closer to that one. Okay, cool. Oh, yay. Okay, I haven't found this one before. Okay, let's just press on that there. Ta-da! A new egg has been discovered. Okay, great. Ooh, let's learn a bit more about it. Ooh, the controversial Peace Bridge. Let's listen.
It's a fact. Even negative publicity is a great marketing tool. When such publicity surrounds a controversial public structure, you can almost be guaranteed that this will either be a monumental.
Wow. I can almost be guaranteed this is going to be a monumental egg for me to listen to. So that's really cool. I'm going to like this so that I can see it later. Oh, and there's a picture, there's even some text, and I can learn about the creator. That's good because I like this. That voice was very soothing and I would like to listen to it again later. So let's see. Okay, so I've liked this one, but is it in my egg? So let's go into here. Oh, I've found 34. Oh, not done yet. Okay, cool. Okay, here's 2 that I've liked. Okay, so I have discovered 4 and liked 2. And this one, oh, I didn't like this one. Darn. Okay, I guess it's no Mario for me today, but I know I liked this one, so I can go into it. And I can even go and see the AR experience. If we have time, we'll show you that one at the end. But I feel like going back to the hunt. So before we finish the demo, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. There's a lot to discover and lots of zones. So anyone in Calgary can find something to do and learn something new today. All right, Vince, back to you.
Thank you, Maggie. We'd also like to highlight our website for Egg Hunter. We'll be providing a QR code at the end of the presentation and encourage you to explore, learn more about our product and about some of the Egg Hunter content. So speaking of content, the core of the Egg Hunter's experience, the yolks per se, is providing engaging Easter egg content to our users. Beyond having surprising and delightful content, the Egg Hunter team values enabling underrepresented community voices to express diverse stories and perspectives. Egg Hunter celebrates content creators and recognizes that great curated content is tied to great partnerships. For example, we see potential partnership for content with Indigenous groups, with nonprofits focused on vulnerable populations or new Canadians, cultural institutions like the Glenbow or the National Music Center, dance studios like Decidedly Jazz Dance, where you could learn dances in the wild, events like Beakerhead, having family-friendly egg hunts, or working with the City of Calgary to help engage citizens on public projects. As you have seen, we see so much potential for Egg Hunter. Though we spent the past 3 months focused on the core functionality for our minimum viable product, our vision for Egg Hunter is grand. And if we had more time, we'd love to see some new features like connecting with friends and others in physical space, exploring with an audio-only hands-free mode, deep integration with augmented and mixed reality. We see the website as being the content creation and administration portal for partners, and we even see opening Egg Hunter up as a social platform, allowing anyone to create, curate, share content tied to places and spaces.
Awesome. Okay, now let's show you guys this AR experience. So this is something more of a proof of concept for us, given the timelines that we had. So this is something we've used with 8th Wall that shows kind of what the AR experience could like when someone is in a location and they choose to interact with the AR content. So we see it loaded up in the browser. The user gets to interact with it now, and here they're placing an AR object, a portal that allows them to escape these winter blues and head to somewhere that's truly out of this world. You can see we are hopping around on the moon, just something that can allow people to really interact with content in a way that is meaningful and exciting and different.
So cool, Maggie. I could see that on Nose Hill. I mean, maybe there's already a portal there. To wrap up our demo, our team wanted to share some key learnings that each of us had. For myself, beyond the value of collaborating with an amazing team, I learned about separating myself as a developer, wearing my technical hat, and as a content curator, wearing my creative hat. I love wearing multiple hats, but it's important to wear both hats separately.
My key learning from this project, I learned the definition of the synergy from this 7 Habits book a few years ago. But working in this project, I get the power of the synergy. By working together, we bring our skills and the talents to achieve the common goal. Learn to communicate effectively, take on the different roles, overcome the challenges. Thank you for this opportunity to work in this team, and it has to be invaluable learning journey.
Thanks, Yan. And yeah, for myself, I think the biggest takeaway, it was so much fun to work on this. It was fun to create something new in React Native. I never thought I would have built something in an application by the end of this. And that was really, really cool. But I think for me, the biggest takeaway was the fun that I had working with this team. You know, from everyone from our amazing Scrum Master, Greg, to Vince and Yan and everyone who was a part of our success. It was such a pleasure to work with everyone here. And when I mean this genuinely, this has been truly just such an amazing experience. And I'm so grateful to Inception U and to everyone in our cohort who has allowed me to be a part of this transformative, one-of-a-kind experience. And we'll just cap it off with that by saying thank you for watching. If you want, you can head to our website and check us out. If you have any questions, you can find ways to reach out to us on there. And we look forward to joining the ecosystem and seeing what comes next.